Hi, my name is Faye. I belong to Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, and I want to talk to you about voting today, especially for the young. I have been voting for over 50 years, and I get excited every time I hear an election coming up. I remember my parents. They were very excited and very animated sometimes about voting. I didn't understand, but I understand now. I can remember my dad at 94 voting first for the first black president. He was very excited. My mom, 87. She just couldn't imagine. And then to vote for him again, it just made all the difference to them in the world, because they told me of all the things that they had to go through. Voting was something that they could do to make a change. I have a granddaughter. She's voting for her second time. She's kind of not too sure. But I told her, if you don't vote, that wheel and that hammer of injustice could come down on her. We prepare for everything else. Storms, hurricanes, college, all kinds of things that happen to us in life, but we don't prepare to vote. We don't prepare for elections like we should. We go in and we vote because a friend says, oh, well, I'm voting for this person. Yeah, I guess I'll vote for them. And then when they get in and they don't do what you expect them to do, we complain. We need to know who we're voting for. You find everything else you want on the internet, find out who's running, and then vote for someone that you want to help you. We can't do this and sit back and say, oh, well, somebody else will do it. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to be prepared. We have to vote.
Hi, my name is Antigone McClain, and I'm here to talk about this year's election and how important it is to be involved in the 2020 census. Before we go any further, please make sure that you go online and go to the website of my2020census.gov to make sure that your voice is counted. As a 30-year-old mother with a 12-year-old daughter in middle school, it is extremely frightening to see how things are turning out in our communities, our state, and even in our country. Right now, it is the most important election that I can recall for a while. I would probably say since FDR, one of the most pivotal elections that we have to be involved in. And with that election, the census is also tied into it as well. It's to have my daughter see all that's going around her. I made the choice not to shelter her. And my reasons behind that is simply because I need to make her aware of what's going on in the community, what's going on across the street from her, or down the street from her, or in her schools, or in her local governments. And because of that, she is learning the importance of being a counted and respected individual within the state, city, and country. It is scary to have those kind of conversations, especially with children. And I think originally those conversations were probably more geared around, the anatomies of male and female. Those were more of the touchier ones when I was growing up. And nowadays, it's definitely more about making sure that our kids are aware of what it takes to be counted, what it takes to be represented, what it takes to be heard. Those things are very passionate to our children these days, and as a mother, I cannot ignore those signs. I need to do my part in making sure that she is protected. So please, young, old, disabled, enabled, however, whatever you choose, it doesn't matter if you're running Republican, if you're running Democratic, please, please, please make sure that you are involved in this year's census so that any funding or any resources available for your communities that is available and is not becoming available due to underrepresentation is available to you. Again, make sure you go on the website listed earlier in this video and make your voice heard. Thank you.